everybody. How we doing? How we doing? My name is Quantic Flux, and today we're going to be checking out the demo for a game called The Killing Stone. This is a deck builder card battler that has like a first-person storyline that seems very interesting, where you're trying to save the soul of a recently deceased friend, and you are fighting against demons in a weird game. Eventually, you confront the devil himself. Voiced by Liam O'Brien, by the way, which is very fun. Also, I think the character you're trying to save is voiced by the actress that did Minthara from Baldur's Gate 3. So, very excited to be checking this one out. Without further ado, why don't we head on in and do exactly that. Hello, how you doing, Hello, are you Liam O'Brien? At last, if thy tongue wants use, subject
If thy tongue wants
it
use,
is absolutely
subject
Liam O'Brien.
me. I am unto thy whim a bondsman. But as wise men will one day say, in the beginning was the act. If it is action thou cravest, then to the ritual, and amen.
Important to point out, you're able to choose between modern English and period English in the menu, and I chose period English because I thought it would fit better. But if you have no idea what Liam O'Brien just said, then I encourage you to choose modern English because I'm a little lost, to be honest, but that's okay. Let's talk to Liam O'Brien. Hello. You approach the figure uncertainly. Apparently I'm Maven, trying in vain to orient yourself in this uncompassed dark. Wittenberg College, your office, was it not? A mysterious parcel left on your desk. Within, a box, strangely familiar. Numbly, you had skimmed the receipt, retaining nothing beyond. Estate of American Svangard, herein as the deceased. Your ancient mentor, dead? And her shadow, false and true, seem weightless equivocations. She left this box to you? On instinct, you reach for the clasp. Then, an uncanny light, which seemed somehow to notice you. That
From
is the eyeball we saw.
time thou art sudden-scaped. All hail and welcome.
Hello, thank you.
Hast thou a soul?
I think, maybe. I don't know. Your presence would seem to strongly indicate a yes. That's a good point.
Already twixt she and thee, thou art the fun one.
Okay. You sense this creature is strangely grateful for your trust.
Now, in all thy mortal world, there is but one game worth the candle. If thou wouldst play, ask thyself but this. Hast thou the art?
Maybe. I feel like it's possible that I might hast out the art.
Hast thou the will to beat the devil?
Sure, why not?
If thou couldst know how oft I have been answered yes, thou wouldst stand amazed.
The figure gestures at the altar-like table and speaks no more. Alright. Let's frickin' play this game, dude.
Dost see? Here is the table, and here the game. In this place,
Pretty long
we play for
frickin'
souls.
document there.
Here is my wager. The soul of Marikin.
Yeah, it's my friend.
Thou dost hereby swear to act as final executor of thy late mentor's pact. In all trials or contests unresolved, wilt thou play on her behalf?
I mean, sure. Did she lose this game? Is that why she's a statue now?
Thou hast mine eye, by thy dead witch bequeathed. 'Twill serve for thy stake in this test of bona fides, and keep the both of us honest.
Okay. I don't like that I have an eyeball, but okay,
Now,
thank you.
prove thou art no impostor. Face Valravin, first familiar to learned Marikin, and confirm thyself her pupil.
Alright. Do I know how to play the game? Like, in-game, do I know? I don't know. The figure indicates a signature line on this ritual document. Package from Marikin contained a strangely vicious-looking ring with a nib at its tip. The purpose is obvious. I gotta sign in blood. I hate it. Ouch. That was pretty sick, though.
And now, by all the eyes of hell and heaven, are we to each unto the other bound.
All right, seems like a terrible idea. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this?
Until the trial's done, and game be won, let no mortal soul from this table rise.
All right. It seems like you're going to cheat, though, because, like, you are not a mortal soul, no? So can't you just leave the table whenever you want? A great pale bird hops forward. An albino corvid? Quite rare. It trills strangely and seems to speak. Not in words, yet you intuit the meaning. Are you, my friend, in a crow? Wherefore a mock trial? 'Tis plainly the one forenamed. Yet if I must perforce, I'll fledge the witch. Lo, stranger, scrut the case in brief and make thine argument. Rituals. The ritual binds you and the demon together in contest by contract. Click on the battle above your lupe. I don't know what that word is. I'm sorry. To begin. All right. I guess I'm here already, so I click here. A weak enemy. Balraven. The first lesson. Trivial battle. The game of souls. To win this contractual battle, you must reduce the health of your opponent's eye to 0. Why are we attacking each other's eyes? I don't like that. You reach 0, you lose. When your turn starts, you draw up to 5 cards, which you then play on the battle line. Select a card with left click. Okay, well, so many options to choose from. What should I possibly pick? These cards are all creatures, which get placed on the battle line and fight when your turn ends. Place one now in an available spot with left click. Alright, welcome on in, Thrall. Cards cost action points to play and refill on your next turn. Play Thralls until you run out of action points. Sorry, I already forgot what they're called. When you've run out of action points, you can end your turn with space, I think that's space, to enter the resolve phase and let your creatures attack. It is in fact space. During resolve, creatures attack and deal wounds equal to their strength to the first non-ally they face. Alright. Why are you letting me attack your eyeball, dude? The Fangella. The Fangella divides the board. Probably not pronouncing that right. You could only place creatures on your side and vice versa. So it's like a tug-of-war situation where the further we go, the stronger we are because we can place further ahead. All creatures have health and will die if blood reduce that health to 0. What is blood? Keep playing Thralls until you run out of room. Alright. What's with the -1 on their health, by the way? Your battle line is full. If you end your turn with unspent action points, one will roll over to the next turn. Good to know. I win. You've defeated your opponent, but such minions are only an aspect of the greater advocate. Proceed to the next battle. Alright. Balraven, second lesson. Trivial battle. Can I have cooler units now? Beneath each eye is a wounds preview. Place a creature on the battle line to see a preview change. Alright. Celestial projection. Yeah, that did in fact change to -2. The damage seen here will happen during the resolve phase. End your turn to see it happen. Alright. Correct. This guy's looking pretty cool. The demon played a new kind of creature. Focus on it with mouse? Just generally mouse? Is that what that means? To see its details? Yeah, it just look at it. Tunnels. Bypasses the first asset in front of it when attacking. Oh, so you're a cheater. Overreach is a special keyword, tunnel. Creatures with probably tunnel. Tunnel 1, skip the first valid target when attacking. Attacks hit the eye directly if there's nothing to skip. That's not allowed. You're a damn cheater. The slash preview means this creature will die at the end of the turn. Yeah, I see that. Okay. Well, I'd like to play more creatures. Thank you. Get in there, Celestial Projections. You're dead. Go away. You win. I guess it's a best 2 out of 3 for this particular familiar that I'm trying to take over. I don't know if that's the case for all of them, or if there's even more contracts to make. I have no idea. The third lesson. Your new card, Spark, is an invocation, a spell that affects the board but isn't placed on it. Select Spark now with left click. Deal 1 to any target. Okay. Use Spark on the eye now. Get zapped. The rest of your hand is all thralls, which seems unlucky. Select the draw pile with the mouse to see if you've got anything better waiting. I mean, our deck kind of sucks, dude. It shows your remaining deck in random order. When this is empty, the graveyard reshuffles into it. Use the back button to leave. You draw up to 5 cards every turn, you then hover over it and use right click to discard one, hopefully making space for a better card next turn. Alright. Cool. I'm gonna play some cards. And then discard you. Continue your turn and press the end turn button to proceed. Alright, I got bad news for you, dude. If I get my 2 on invocations, you're done so. You're done so? You regret a move, you can undo it with the undo button. You can undo any move until you end your turn. Cool. Very nice of you. Get zapped, loser. Alright, join my army. Coward. The bird interrupts to address your devilish foe. Zounds, must needs be all this pomp and puffery? Then somewhat sing-song. Doth thine one good eye not suffice to see? Here's the foretold maven, else I'm not me. Alright, thanks, Valraven.
Winged knave of no colour plumed, go to. This exam is by hest of thy mysteries, whose likeness thou seemst to voice, yet roundly fail to list. And rhyme not thus, Squab, save by the homophony of silence. Else will I see my cap new feathered.
That's not very nice. Don't threaten my new friend. The bird stiffens. Whatever the masked adversary may truly be behind this shape, Valraven seems far warier of it than its words suggest. What are you talking about, whatever the masked adversary may truly be? He's told us he was the devil. What are you saying? We already know. Wilt thou converse with our guest in new civility or candor? Hast thou not a reputation for it?
Content. We may commune in comfort now, if thou wilt.
Okay. I love communing in comfort.
To me, thou art the shape of joy infleshed. Oh, to match at last, sweet sinner to the sin.
Whoa, I didn't do anything.
The late Marican named thee her pupil. Shouldst thou by ritual trial prove thou art the one chosen by the witch, then like that box presently will I, and all the world, to thee ope.
Alright, sick. I love ope boxes.
The second ritual test awaits, unless thou hast questions.
Yeah, I got lots of questions. What's happening? I want to ask about this freaking eye, dude.
Oh, some of us hath seen too much.
Gestures lightly at his...
Not my first face this, nor among my faces first. 'Tis not e'en the first by thine own Marican gifted me. Alas, it doth seem now the last.
I was talking, sir. He gestures lightly at his cunningly whittled profile. At neither gap nor seam do you note any flesh beneath, save for that incandescent eye. You sense a slight dissembly, however, even a note of reproach. What is this? It's dumb. Which face answers a question straight out? If the test will reveal him, let us begin. No, give me your other eye, dude. I want both of the devil's eyes.
Damnable cheek. I do look forward to rudding 'em for thee. But peace, the test cometh first. For now, let us say simply, that is the reason I stand before thee.
Okay. You hear no true offense in the subtle fire of his voice. He turns to look sidelong at the lantern. At rest, that luminous organ stays moist. Gross. I was touching that earlier. In its well of amniotic brine. I hate it. Suspended, watching, agnostic to time.
The second ritual test awaits. Unless thou hast questions.
Yeah, I guess I should probably ask about my dead friend.
Oh, Maven, we are all of us ensnared. Should Marikin's debts unto the house be settled in full, and thereafter sums residuals stand ope to claimants, thou art thereby to all scholarly holdings entitled, tomes, servants, artifacts, et al.
Alright, that's pretty sick. I like getting cool things. Library was said to contain, well, the secrets of creation itself? Sure.
Aye. Her exile nearly stoked that pale and patient fire which doth across the centuries score men's names, or from within consume them. She wished to exceed them all, and as a woman too. Oh, the scandal.
Are we doing misogyny, sir?
I shall miss that.
It's not allowed.
Thou wert but young. Perhaps of her tutelage thou dost remember not? Well, she is dead at last. If thou dost agree to execute her will, all is thine. For in it thou art named.
Alright, I'm willing to do cool stuff.
Now,
I want
shouldst thou
stuff,
die
please.
before thy tasks complete,
Not gonna happen.
Thine own soul wilt to forfeit.
That's fine.
for,
I don't need that.
Unless some undisclosed advocate steps forth on thy behalf.
His mask is already winking, yet here you notice it anew.
The second ritual test awaits, unless thou hast questions.
Alright, last question. What more do you know of American?
Ere her death in exile, a maven of all
That's me.
7 liberal arts was Marikin so named. Witches alleged would she oft defend, and in final irony did one herself become. Surely thou didst suspect.
Alright, we love witches. I guess a Maven... Maven is maybe not my name, maybe it's my title. He spreads his hand, taking credit.
To reprise, Marikin's will did testify unto a famulus, or star pupil. Thee.
I'm the best witch of all time.
As by the scant few tests remaining thou must prove. 'Tis she who by milk of mind hath mothered thee, yea, made thee heir to all her secret arts. Yet, to claim it all, from hell itself must thou winst back her soul.
Sure, seems easy.
The second ritual test awaits, unless thou hast
Let us
questions.
resume the ritual contest. Its mysteries begin to reveal themselves to me. Alright. Cool. I will destroy you. Liam, how dare you? I assume that eventually we're going to have the ability to choose where to go. Select a temporary boon to improve your odds. Here you can choose a boon, a special effect that will help you until the ritual ends. Boons stack with each other, so it's always better to take one if offered. Select an option and then confirm your choice to proceed. Maximum health increases by 1. Yawn, I sleep. Heal 1 on every combat start. Boo. Heal 2 wounds when your entire deck is cycled during battle. I mean, yeah, that seems best. What? Why does this one say wounds and this one just says heal 1? Is a wound different than what I think it is? Or is the language just not consistent? Not sure. We'll find out. Healing is lame, though. I was hoping for something fun. The 4th lesson, Trivial Battle. Oh my god, get me out of the tutorial. You can place any creature in reserve above another creature, ready to join the battle when the first one falls. Play a celestial projection now on the back line. Why? There's no one on the front line. Also, I don't know how. What's happening? The placement slot above our celestial projection represents space for a reserve. Place Comet Archer there. Okay, Comet Archer has tunnels 1. Unlike the creatures on the battle line that host them, reserve creatures don't normally attack or get hit in combat, and your turn to see your attack. Alright. Seems like a bad play, but what do I know? You're playing a spark. Rude. Rude. Okay. Some creatures have special abilities when they deploy from reserve, like Anchor of Faith. Play it in the Comet Archer's reserve now. Attacks immediately and gives neighbors -1 attack when deployed from reserve. Enemy neighbors. I'm gonna say that seems bad. Alright, get in there. I don't have enough... No, I do have enough spell juice to do another thing, so I will. Get wrecked. The opponent's symbol, eye, means this effect applies to the enemy eye, so in this case, thorns will strike your creatures and your Maven eye. Deal 1 wound to all enemy creatures and eye. My eye. Yeah, my eye. Okay. That's cheating. You're not allowed to attack me directly. How dare you? You're not allowed to do it twice, that's for sure. Stop doing that. Okay, I could murder you right now. Dude, my deck is way too thick for the frickin', for the relic I got. You screwed me, game. Get zapped, loser. Alright, I gotta remove cards if I want to make use of my relic. Boss battle, graduation. Cool. Aggression is a chant. Okay. Chants must be played in reserve and are discarded when they hit the battle line. Gives its host +1 attack. Okay. Seems like it maybe lasts as long as the creature's not dead, maybe? My question is, does this stay? It does. Okay, so it's pretty sick. Every creature on the battle line loses an attack. Rude. Double rude. Okay. At least you didn't attack me directly. Ow. Your celestial projection is damage. You can replace by selecting a card and then selecting a figure on the board. Replacing a host keeps their reserves. That's sick. That's pretty disgustingly awesome. Swap me out. Can I do like multiple? No. There's only one reserve. I just accidentally discarded that. Pretty upset about that. I can't discard anymore for some reason. So I'll end my turn. That seems bad. Ouch, dude. Okay. I mean, this seems good in conjunction with aggression. No? It's pretty sick nasty. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I don't know why I keep wanting to right click to stop targeting a card. But that's not what you do. Right click discards cards. It's gonna take some getting used to for sure. Alright, you're dead. You loser. How dare you stand before me? I knew that thou wert no charlatan. 'Tis mine honor to serve thee, Maven, and to fly his company by faith. What?
No counterfeit art thou, a maven true.
I'm pretty sick.
And pupil to infamed Marikin. For in each hand thou placed, I see hers. Now ends the sportive joust, and begins the earnest duel.
Alright, cool.
Thy witch believed thou couldst outgamble me.
I can.
As upon a stone in earth redoubted, break my back upon thy will.
The Killing Stone.
I, in whose blood the first air pact was penned,
Yeah, okay,
who for
cool.
thy game of souls carved chessmen from the teeth of time.
Listen, dude, I'm gonna blast your ass. You don't need to try and, like, intimidate me with your fancy words.
At thy journey's end, seek me out, and we shall see.
All right, you're cooked. He places a small effigy of you in the traveling kit, near what appears to be a model house, as one might use with dolls. All right, see you later, Liam. Nice chatting with you. All right, close your eye. Not good for your eyes to stare for that long. North be thy fatal voyage, lo, twixt that puissant eye and I, thence shall thy way be lumed. In coldness shalt thou meet him next, and as true adversaries, alas, expect thee no quarter. Soon wilt thou miss the warmth of this first fond embrace. Follow me. All right. Sorry, I'm not good at period English, turns out. Who'd have guessed?
To mine apprentice, my sin eater, and final friend. In death, I beg of thee, one last favor. That most fateful game I once taught thee is not yet won. All did I wager, and lost more still. Now I fear thine art must exceed mine own.
Easy.
The Svangard family stands at hazard now, and the house doth intend to collect. Prithee, visit my kinsmen in their exile, and shield them from my wretched curse.
Hey, yeah.
Thou needst not love
Excuse me.
them,
I'm trying to talk.
but e'en the worst of us deserveth a happier fate than this. And, oh Maven, to speak me plain, 'tis thou alone whom I entrust to beat the devil.
All right, American, you kind of screwed me on this one, dude.
American Svangard.
Pretty messed up to make me fight the devil, but whatever. And also pretty messed up to gamble the souls of your family members. Like, what are we doing here? Hey, I'm here to save your souls because your crappy family member kind of, like, screwed us all. Little Aurora Borealis, happy to see it. Vac or not? Sure. Cool house. Ooh, a dog. Hello. How are you doing? You're excited to see me? I'm excited to see you too. I'm gonna go pet you. Where's my demon raven friend? Hello. Can I pet you now? How you doing? Oh my god, he's so excited. I love it. Come back, please. Let me pet you. What is this? Weird. Don't like it. My health. My kindred. Misery to mine enemies. Okay. Make them eat rocks. Cool. That's pretty sick. Hello, Raven friend. Uh-oh. Dog, don't worry. I'll save you from whatever this is. Can I pet you? Not a good time to be petting you. That's true. Don't worry, dog. I'll handle this. No, don't go in there, please. No, leave the dog alone, please. Okay, the dog's fine. No, leave the dog alone. Oh, I hate that you just possessed the dog. Oh, why would you do this to me, game? You freaking show me a dog that I want to be friends with. You immediately possess him, and then... Oh, no, he's fine. He's fine. All right, dog, please, come here. Let me pet you. You're not letting me pet you. I can talk to you, though. Maven, forgive me. I think I did not greet thee properly. Mr. Chops? I love your name, Mr. Chops. Greet me properly as might a dog. You can hear me? Know that dogs do not talk. Do not acknowledge this unwholesome congress. I want to be friends with the demon dog. Oh, pray save thy flattery till by works I earn it. Chops will come o'er full abashed and even lose his tongue again. He sniffs you a little. Thou dost smell of ash. Thou knowest, then, mine old mistress is dead. and ere since, I faith, I had mine own self forgot, yet I am Oh, I am late. Come, prithee, her family awaits us. Okay, Mr. Chops, I still think you're cool, even though you're a demon. Okay, you're a little fast for me, Mr. Chops. I am just a slow, dumb human walking in snow. What was the point of that cave-in, by the way? Could have just walked past it. I didn't have to, like, stab my finger and give you more blood, huh? Alright, let me in. I'm here to save your souls. I'm pretty cool. The dog instinctively guides you through the grand old manse, sniffing and chuffing about as if he too were seeing it anew. Signs of insulation and decay have mounted slowly over decades, yet oddly, only on the outside. Chambers themselves are remarkably well preserved. Still, the lights seem clustered in too few rooms. This is a dwelling for a great clan, yet the sheer silence belies that utterly. Ahead, a few souls stand in a loose cluster, and behind them, the blessed promise of firelight. You suppress a sudden urge to rush past them and collapse upon the hearth. A big man of some 70 years steps forward to greet you. Mr. Chops emits a small, friendly whine at the sight. Yay! Hello. You're supposed to... Is a score not a decade? You are old, sir. You are not 30, that's for sure. A cat? Oh my god, let me pet the cat, please. Oh no, I can't get past the stupid old man. Let me pet the cat! Alright, Mr. Chops, tell me about the cat, please. The dog whimpers good-naturedly, seeming for this moment no more... I can't talk. I'm excited about the cat. Seeming for this moment no more than an excitable beast. Alright, hello, old man. I hate you. Volum. The man takes in your mask, your strange case. A guest, I faith, her guest, aye. Such as was her will instructed me to expect thee, and not thy name, just Maven then. Of our great house, these few are nigh all who doth remain. Is ye swan gods, pray, be remembered of how to greet a guest. This is my...
Rasmin, to hear father tell it.
Rasmin, you're looking worse for wear. Are you on drugs? What is wrong with your face?
To hear father tell it, thou art for our family far come indeed. 'Tis past uncommon to chance upon another soul in exile, and to wilful choose it. Why, 'tis rarity redoubled. Welcomen!
Okay, thank you. They inspect your vestments, your case, and mask unhurried. Some quiet paradox is here. You feel keenly measured and yet unjudged. An Enoch woman steps forward and curtsies very briefly. After a look at the large fellow for confirmation, it's impossible to notice the cross around her neck. Her covered hair, in Germany or Denmark she would draw eyes, but not for her clothes. You are far from both. This is her people's land. What prompted such effort? My wife, Nika. Not off so silent, I assure thee. A hasty half laugh. They both look back to him. Absurdly, in the silence, the dog does too. He rests his red-limbed eyes on a specific bit of nothing, and abruptly seems to recall that he too has a name. And Volum Swan God am I. My grandmother lieth below the house in the grotto. When the long morning night doth lapse, American Swan God shall sea-buried be, in as one of the old Danes, her request. Yet ere that hour thou wilt see to her soul, yes? Ah, but peace, I overstep. Proceed as seest fit. Welcome to Vakanat. I'll retreat to the den, likely unsure of what to expect of you. I don't care about that. Show me the cat. I want to be friends with the cat. Characters with whatever have something to say. When you're ready to advance the game, go to the whatever. I want to talk to the cat. I would love to see the cat. Where did it go? Cat, reveal yourself to me so that I may pet you. So that thou must be petteth, henceforth be known to be petteth. Verily. What the hell was that? Give me the cat. Where are you? Reveal yourself to me, cat, please. Dog? I mean, you're cool too, I guess, but I want to pet the cat. Hello? Who are you? Mr. Chops, who is this child? The boy has a farmer's color, but you see more than a mere trace of this land's native Inuit. Is his lineage passed down from Volum and Nika? Surely they are too old to have been his parents. Who is missing? Regardless, his family has indeed been away long away from Europe, by now numb perhaps to scandal. Child, I'm trying to read. Can you stop breathing in my earballs, please? Here unobserved, again the dog speaks. For shame to leave a sleeper unwatched, with poor Mistress Deg below. Whilst thou sees to her vigil, maven, till thou needest me as bondsman, I'll see me to his. Why, with her soul in such a state, any stinkerous old spirit might be jostled free, and fly up my boy's sweet nose. A lick for luck, I'll give it e'en now. Mr. Chop hesitates as you step back. His warm, guileless eyes meet yours. I'll miss you. I love you, Mr. Chop. Where's your cat friend, man? I want to be friends with him, too. Alright, Mr. Chops is a good boy, even though he's probably possessed by a demon. Weary, you survey the small guest room. It smells of old pipe smoke, and beneath that, some residual deep-soiled thing. An atavistic ferment, long come to dust. It is oddly comforting. No doubt when this house offered shelter to Americans' full exiled house, family servants, and myriad bondsmen, some few would come away from the lounge next door to confer upon private matters herein. You set down your case, delicately, to preserve all Americans' instruments of arcane inquiry. The box, the lantern, your inheritance with the promise of more. The paraphernalia of future trials, these, yet no further documentation upon which to employ them. Surely American's will is somewhere on the premises. The lantern and I stand your person. After another drop of blood to feed both, concepts of sleep brushes the backs of your eyes. Gentle, insinuating, but it must wait. So much yet to discover, like the cat. Cat? Where are you? Oh, the cat's in my room. Oh my god, I love it. Hello, cat. How you doing? Oh my god, I love you. Black milk. Cat's eyes meet yours. As with the other animals here, you seem to conjure thoughts in keeping with each punctuating you. What kind of voice does a cat have? Very haughty, I'm sure. Behold, the reserve, as if from the very sky, but soft, by whose war horn hither called. An eye on both banners shall black milk o'ercast and place her bets. Yet now she pointedly does not watch you walk away. Cat, can I talk to you again, please? Cat's fur seems to blow in a breeze you neither hear nor feel. A lustrous silver gray that the eye could fall into. It watches a strange tableau before you, calculating. I love you. Let me pet you, please. Know that I am petting you in my mind and in spirit. Bye, Black Milk. I love you. Alright, let's go do some other stuff because the game won't let me pet the cat. Criminal, by the way, to introduce me to both a talking dog and talking cat and not let me pet either. Disgusting. How dare you? Alright, I gotta go talk to an old man instead. Gross. Soft, soft. No further pomp or play, maven. No hand at introductions, I. Years in exile now, neither herald nor page in long-arm shot, yet, when a true stranger asks my name, still agape stand I, awaiting my cue by some phantom trumpery. He seems to immediately regret the candor and clears his throat. We hath, by hest, my gathered here in common sight since the event. Seems to force the blunt truth out against some resistance. Her death discovered, what little will American left unto us spoke of the, quaint burial practice and vigil duty in keeping with ancient custom. And so we swan gods mourn as one. He frowns some fear of inquisition you can hear. Since that morn, grandson mouth mine, Alf likely felt him unduly cooped, mind erased too, with questions about earthly perishment. A maven is many forms of doctor. Volum seems to know this and feel obliged to share any observation relevant to family health. Lad came over somewhat insomniac. Boy, do I know how that feels. At length he fell asleep upstairs. Thou mayest pass it on the way to thy guest room. Softly, prithee, grant him oblivion's brief grace. Yeah, no, we're talking about demons and stuff, and your child is, like, heavily breathing and frickin'... He's definitely possessed, dude, is what I'm saying. Like, what are you talking about? I also like that I just completely ignored the family and went into their house. Hello, how you doing? They watch you descend the stairs.
Asleep did mouth, soft cipher at thee in Coptic, nay, sworn, would I that be heard as well. Methought him not so fitful restless as to play the autodidact, but...
Lady, I have no idea what you're saying, Rasmus. I just don't know. What are you saying?
Is not the strangest humor that runneth in our blood.
As you chat, they flip between the fire and the stairs as if looking in on mouth, whilst perhaps avoiding a creaky step. Noticing you, they add,
Winter is a siege of silence here. Treble so for a child. Thou wilt see.
I don't... Moth, I have no idea what you've said to me at all. You just... Not even a little bit. Go away. Nika, how are you doing? Hi. Woman gestures to herself, not quite touching her chest. Nika, no need and nothing. A perfunctory smile, hands out, open, then half closed. Do not worry, they convey. Alright. Nice to meet you. I like your tattoos, they're pretty sick. Old man? Okay, you guys have more to say to me? Why? This woman, evidently named Nika, bows her head slightly but does not break eye contact, indicating you may proceed to walk past her, uncannily like Volum himself. I have no idea what's happening. Good evening again. Nothing to what? What? Hello again. Nothing to whom... Nothing hast thou done, stranger, to offend. Nothing to endear, less... Rude. He smiles more candidly, as if to reassure. You see now, it ends conversations for her. It must... Of even nothing. We have said too much. Alright, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I hate you all. You wouldn't let me pet your cat. I don't care about you. I want to play the game. Stupid old man. Loser. If you're more interested in the story, I encourage you to download the demo and talk to these people yourself. But I want to play the freaking game. I am curious about the story, but like I don't give a shit and a half about any of those family members at all. I want to know about the cat and the dog. Hello, Raven friend. How you doing? Seest thou the contract? The soul of infamed American, in blood pact inscribed, and by its forsworn and damned to hell is she. By war of wills we must win her back. We'll seize her soul and try our hand at tug-o'-war, till all hell's black foremen lose their grip. Sure. Mark the time. 2score and 8 absconding hours have we to sever the pact of American. Nay, now 2score and 7. Val Raven, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what a 2score and 7 is. What are you talking about? I don't know. Is that 2 hours and 7 minutes? I don't know. Be more specific. Val Raven ruffles his feathers in brief confusion. But wherefore the smirking fiends to lay her aunt hither dispatched to take up her pawl and unto the loveless pit bear her hence. Val Raven, I don't know what you're saying, dude. Maven, our newest associate, Mr. Chops, must needs act as thine official familiar for a spell, whilst I overlope these documents. Raven emits a strange, distinctly non-avian whistle. The sound causes your bones to seem suddenly very present, distinct, and separate. The feeling fades. When it does, the dog has already reached the grotto, whining a little. Do please bond with him, Maven. When I'm able, we'll offer you the choice of my services as well. Can I bond with the cat instead? Long hath I prided me, a bird not to repetition trained, but to utter truth unfailing. They'd say, Val Raven doth spark, what is thee? What not, I can't read. Yet tonight, strain and my word to mine own witness, behold the remains of American immortal. Okay, cool. I don't care. Do I have to go back and talk to the dog? Are you freaking kidding me? The dog can't come down here? No, wait, hold on. Dog is down here. Sorry. Mr. Trap, sorry. I'm so sorry. Maven, sorry. Sorry is thine... I don't remember the voice I did for you, sir. Sorry is thine old Chops. Oh, fool, Chops. Wanted to watch over the boy, and my duty plain forgot me. As the familiar who led thee into the home, I owe thee the first bond. I'd rather talk to the cat. The worst error dog I am I, or I know the art, of how to sit at once in places twain. One night that Eldon Laurel will be mine. My bond should ease thy burden in victuals to come. When thou dost Mr. Chops dismiss, goeth he back to his young master. Now, thou shouldest pay thy respects to mistress, for 'tis her soul will soon see to. Bonding with the familiar grants a unique boon during the ritual. Mr. Chops fetches new cards when you discard. Later you will find others with different singular powers. That seems like crazy strong. Alright, Mr. Chops, I would love to talk to you more, but I want to play the freaking game. I need to play the game. Let me play the game. Alright, old lady.
Oh, pay me no respect.
I won't. You kind of screwed me here.
Obeisance before this empty ruin. What couldst thou still owe me? 'Tis enough that thou art here.
Yeah, I have a bone to pick with you, American. You got me involved with the devil. Like, what are you doing?
Yet, mayhap not all of thee.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I judge thee not. In this matter, you and I are a matched set.
All right. Sure.
Till we are anon rejoined.
Yeah, anon.
Godspeed thee.
Yeah.
Oh, and should one bother to answer, Do thou tell me which?
I don't know what you're talking about, America. Just let me play the game.
Seest thou a contract immaculate? Here described is the soul of a newborn infant. None. How did she? I have a sudden fear in me, all unnamed.
A great rumble sounds here in the grotto. Mingled grains of ice and old wood are kicked up in geometric whorls. The noise issued not from the bowels of this house, but upstairs. Voices rise in a distant choir of panic.
Avaunt, up, out, fly, Maven.
Do I have to? I want to play the game, man. Alright. Just let me play. Just let me play. I want to fight demons. I don't give a shit and a half about these people upstairs. Let me play the game. My goodness. And I'm the slowest person of all time. Okay, I can run. Oh my god. As long as the cat's okay, I don't care. Oh my god. How many freaking rooms do you have, dude? Old man, I don't give a shit. You don't care. Boy, I don't care about you either.
No more mere fear of this. Preludes past and all unheard. 'Tis possession's overture. And here, a contract on a lad's soul.
A raven hops away from the child, takes in the rest of the room's contracts on monstrous spindles to hang waiting.
But one stray leaf, I fear, from a family tree.
Sidelong, the bird now surveys a legal stamp, its strange grip sculpted into a human likeness. Malth, styled the same as was the effigy of American in the care of his fiend, One Eye.
Mistress spake not of this. To her own familiars alack. Come at thine elbow, lay all by all innocence, movest mouth to yon chair, and preparest thou ritual components. The work begins.
What a scumbag our lady is to frickin' use her, what, grandson? No. He said, old man said grandmother, so like great-grandson in rituals? Hello, cat, how you doing?
Second best witch out here, good. I
don't remember the moist for you, Black Milk.
I smell metal of a shining ilk, I faith, the coveting kind, and the oils of anointment commingled with, an altogether less holy admixture.
Alright, you're cool, Black Milk, I like you. Let me play the game. I don't care about you, child. You shoulder mouth into the chair next to you where a client sits. You brandish the ritual herbs under his mouth and nose, then show him the needle that would take the sample of his blood for the ritual. Troublingly, he volunteers his finger automatically, as if rehearsed. Alright. Our freaking mentor is disgusting. Awful. Hello. You're pretty cool looking.
Ah, Varigild, as One Eye's agent, dost thou claim him? Well, tender thy receipt.
A great gold leaf contrivance responds, clicks in soft streaks of metal muffled by its long robe.
Lo, a tendering. A new magus is come. Match wits with Varigild, wilt thou? I, the very graft of Castle now. Think, witch, what is yon whelp to thee?
I couldn't give a shit about him, dude. You can have him. You bleed onto the document near your client's contribution, consenting to act as proxy.
Boldly thou dost wager thy blood, yet flesh is base ribbonry to dress thy true prize, thy soul. We must accept thy challenge. The battle of wills begins.
All right, cool. The bargain?
To all accusers is to court both sire and dam. Thus e'en now, the devil is bound by his own law.
Is it Warigild? Why are there two V's? I don't know.
Warigild is a lord of hell, vizier to One Eye, a lawyer greedy even for his ilk. No offense I mean, Yet mark, no rule is in fire writ upon eternity, it merely lingers until challenged. For what's law but long-tongued discourse betwixt abusers? In sum, the bargain, let me play the freaking game. Of thine own luck, here be artisan. Revisit thy pact by offer, bid encounter even. Their very tricks, wilt thou beat the devil in his own game? Let me play the freaking game.
Most rituals contain rounds of bargaining, where you and the demon vie over contractual boons and banes that are permanent. Alright? Banes are negative boons that empower the demon. Select a boon you want or a bane you don't with left click to place a chit there. The demon will do the same. Alright. Enemy reserves that descend deal 1 damage to enemy neighbors on the battle line. Seems pretty good. When an allied creature dies, gain 1 armor. Also seems pretty good. Battle begins with 1 enemy flesh in play. Don't know what that means. When an enemy creature dies, its owner gains 1 armor. That sounds annoying. You get 3 chits per bargain round, which are placed with left click and recalled with right click. Bids are hidden until all are spent, confirming reveal set. Alright. I don't want you to have nice things. The first of 3 rounds before the bargain takes effect. You'll have 2 more opportunities to tilt the results in your favor. Okay. Sure. Each ritual is a contract, and any contract can be exploited. In this upcoming room, your familiars eke out such revelations. Familiars inspect the scope. They uncovered overreach. The Covenant sought to bind what laws itself forbids. A bond against law is null for its first stroke. Thus the balance shifts. You hold revelations. Sure, I got 10. Revelations are a currency of secrets spent at bargain, boon, bane, pact, and forge rooms to adjust their offerings. Cool. Combat minion pact exchange. Exchange 1 pack for another to change your deck. Like the boon. Pack exchange. Forge. Modify a pack to improve your deck. Yeah, I mean, this one has a healing option, which is lame as hell, so I'm going to go to the right.
A boon, spirits fly. With this witch, your hand is far too tender.
All right. First 2 manual... Can you get off my screen? The first 2 manual discards each turn are replaced with a freshly drawn card. Creatures with 0 strength have the sneak keyword. I don't know what that means. Gain 1 AP the following turn. The first time your avatar is damaged. Heal 1 on every combat start. Battles begin with 1 allied immolator in play. There's 1 wound to itself and enemy neighbors, then slides 1. I don't know what that means. I'll take that, though. It sounds cool. Alright. Combat. Bring it on. Dig 2 graves.
Fine, time is our coin. Thou must borrow. Mark me, by dawn wilt thou beg.
Each Swan Guard and Bonded Familiar has a unique and powerful boon. Examine them in the tray above to see how to use their power. I mean, I already did, but thank you. Stunted Spawn. Target a known creature to destroy. Spawn a beast in its place with the original's health and damage +2. What does sneak mean? I don't know. Couldn't tell ya. Cards with the resolve symbol have a special effect during resolve phase at the end of the turn. I'm aware. Thank you. This is free. I feel like I should have definitely put that over here, but it wouldn't have mattered because you would have slid. Alright, well I got rid of sneak because now you have 1 attack, but I also don't know what sneak means because you're not telling me what sneak means.
Lo, a daring affront, yet what wilt thou pay for it, pray?
I don't know. Nothing? Alright, I lost my thing. Pretty rude. I got my immolator back. Takes 1 damage, deals 1 damage to all neighbors when it dies. It's not just enemies, sounds like. I mean... Assets with foot can be placed anywhere in the battle line, even the enemy's side? Oh. Fun. I don't know what the point of doing that is, but I'm excited to see it. Enemy discarded teamwork. Creatures with counters strike back at their attackers X time. I see. That's fine. Okay, you're kind of kicking my ass over here. Heals 1 wound from its host and allied neighbors. Ah, sneaks means it can be put on the opponent's battle line, I see. I know what slide means, thank you. Okay. I mean, it seems to me... Healing reduces wounds. Look for a green healing preview. See how many are reduced. So, one thing I don't know. Do we activate from left or right? I wasn't paying attention to that, to be honest. View the demon's graveyard with E. Okay. Definitely do not activate from left to right. Seems we, in fact, might activate from right to left, which is horrible. Ouch. The hell is this? Hobbles forward when it dies, dealing 1 damage to all enemies ahead. Cool. Alright, I'm taking a large amount of damage. Sacrifice an own creature to gain +2.
Lawless a miser, after all. Greater my weighted scores, pain as thy do.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll do this. I don't really care. Seems to me like I should murder this. And then, I don't want that. Okay, I don't want that. Okay, this is all trash. I don't want any of this. I can't discard anymore, though. This seems bad. Getting my shit rocked over here. Okay, well, I definitely need more creatures. That is for true. I think our problem is that our deck is way too freaking expensive. Our eyeball gains armor. Seems good. But, like, also, I need more peeps. The owner symbol means it affects the eye belong. Yeah, I got that. Thank you. I understood. Armor takes wounds and tastes of the eyes. Whatever. Give me... How do I use it, dude? Yeah, okay. Cool. Rot Cherub. Restrict an additional target behind its primary target. Sounds good. Can't discard anymore.
Ours by right is this interval, and by its exercise shall we claim all others.
Yeah, I mean, I hate our deck. We're getting our shit rocked by the very first guy we're coming across, which is insane. It's just not good. Okay. We're killing a lot of your garbage, which is pretty cool. When this deploys, it hits enemy neighbors for 3. When this deploys, it hits enemy neighbors for 3. Okay, huge. Okay, I hate you. That's bullshit, man. Sacrificial lamb, huh? That'd be great to have with the murder immediately guy. Okay. I mean, sure, I guess. Yeah, it seems bad. You hit my thing too, huh? Seems like cheating to me. Target takes 2 damage. Behind it takes 1. I could do that. I don't feel a strong reason to, because I can just kill you with this. Yeah, I mean, this seems good. Our deck is way too big. Way too big. I don't know who made this deck. Probably the stupid witch that got her soul stolen by the devil because she's an idiot. But this deck is booty butt cheeks. All right. It's just so terrible. Huge. Blast you. We've won, but at what cost? Oops. Oops. Took like a huge amount of damage, man. We're gonna go a little bit longer on the video, because we barely gotten any gameplay. The sundry documents as one great path doth read, in which are a myriad tales of woe contained. By guile did mistress, did the deceased, make her kinsmen sign away their souls unto her, part by part, methinks. This boy is one such. Yeah, the mistress is a horrible person, dude. For her damnable life and sins, hell etern must mouth suffer. If I err not, 'tis these cursed packs, each some black misdeed American, unto our client beguiled in sinful surrogacy, that to save him we now must speed to scour clean in some 20 hours. His exorcism by a rite that doth all papistry precede. 10 packs, bundles of scrolls bound together form your deck. Here you can improve it by exchanging one of its packs for another. The pack exchange room offers 3 choices. Pick one pack to gain, and an existing pack to lose, then confirm the exchange. Alright? I would love to see what these actually are. Return target real asset to its owner's hand. Don't need that. Also strike the owner what it attacks. I don't need that. Deals the topmost reserve of any creature it attacks if possible. That seems cool. I don't know why I'd want the other 2 things though. Copy a target owned reserve onto a new owned host you designate for free is disgusting. Counters. Kind of like this one. And I kind of hate this. Sure. Seems reasonable. Pack exchange completed. That's an interesting way to do the deck building, by the way. The path ahead has a recovery room, which restores 10 health to the avatar eye. Excess health granted this way is converted into revelations. Ooh, that's a cool way to do overhealing. I don't fully understand what revelations are, but I'm not going to the heal. Probably should have, but I didn't. This is the forge where your packs can be upgraded into additional power. These upgrades are different each time you enter a forge. Select one at any time to see what it does. Duplicates a random card in the pack. Terrible. Random creature in the pack gains counter 1. This can stack. Random creature in the pack gains 1 health. Alright. I mean... To improve your deck, select both a pack from the collection at the bottom and an upgrade on the right. I feel like I like the idea of just getting more health. When a pack and upgrade that can apply to the pack is selected, choose the confirm button. Yeah. Cool. Each pack can only sustain 2 changes, and scrolls can contain only so many keywords, so choose wisely. Okay, how do I know how many a thing has?
Art finished rolling in the mud. May we now to business, leaving by childish frolickry.
Sure. I'm not feeling great about my odds here.
Rally thy thralls, brandish thy slave as thou wilt. Stave. The contract doth prove us victor by right.
When battle begins, Grim Tribute is placed onto the enemy's hand. Alright. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Alright, our hand is trash. Garbage. I hate the decaying husks. I'm not a big fan. You know, we definitely need armor because we're very low in health. And, gee, I don't know. I think the rest of our hand is trash, to be honest. Toss this here, though. Toss this here. Try to keep it alive. Hope for the best. It seems like things activate from right to left. Deals 1 damage to my eye and itself for each enemy on the battle line. That seems rough. It's kind of crazy how, like, things just happen immediately. A little scary, man. Yeah, I mean, I want to do this. And then I also would like to do this. And then I would also like to do that. I don't want this garbage. Or that garbage. That's huge. All right. Bodied. Kind of cooking this guy's ass. Thou hast our terms. How responds thy client? Shut up. Shut up, loser. Sorry, sacrificial lamb. No, I think you're cool. Yeah, I wish I could play you in front. I got like freaking AP for days, but nothing I can really do with it. Seems fine. Noticing that you're not, like, attacking. You just use my strat against me, you cheater. Yeah, I don't know that I like that things just kind of come in and do stuff immediately. I'm not a big fan of that. This is all trash. Yeah, I guess there's not a strong reason not to toss down a reserve. Ah! You activate even though you're on the reserve, huh? Creatures deployed to a full battle line complete their deploy effects, then die immediately. Who are you? After resolve heals completely. I don't think that's gonna work for you, my friend. Decaying husks are straight garbage. Act forthwith, we observe. We have way too much garbage in our deck. Just so freaking much garbage. The amount of garbage we have is quite frankly insane. And I hate it, to be clear. Alright. That's bullshit, man. I'm pretty mad at you for doing that. Alright. Do a murder. Get my boy Rot Chair about here. Toss that there. Discard you because I don't want you. Discard you because I don't want you. Annoying. with love and aggression for our rot cherub.
In the final balance of war, 'twas no true exchange that.
Alright, I seem to be dominating this frickin' loser. He thought he was tough, and now he's getting his ass blasted. Idiot. Terrible, annoying, frustrating. Ah, this is not what I thought it was. I thought that was the, to do one more damage, and I was like, why the hell is my guy not doing the damage? Ah, he doesn't heal himself either, which is good to know. Yeah, dude, you're kind of like Dunzo. Crash. Crash. I should have done this. Meh. I guess. Alright. Dude, you were even easier than the minion I fought earlier. Armor, yeah, grants 2 armor to its whatever when he dies. I don't really care about that. Jesus Christ, we have so much garbage in our deck. Alright, you're dead. Go away. Easy dub, man. Not even close.
This is thy designated loading interval. Proceed, we shall keep count.
Okay.
Smarter than thee, me, withal in sundry, doth think himself this verigold. More merry we, for if 'twere not so, no devil who would deal. 'Tis our charge to tempt his ilk betwixt their own temptation straight into the honey trap.
Whatever, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Bing, bang, boom. Yeah, I want that. Alright. When bargaining ends, boons and banes are enacted if the party that benefits from them has the most chits. Ties are always discarded. Huge. To plan your route, you must often see your total deck as well as any boons and banes you've accumulated. Try it now with tab. Child, you're hideously ugly and I don't like you. The dark cards in your deck are Markin's inheritance, sins through which demons can gain a hold on a soul. Beyond survival, purging the dread inheritance is your goal and may lead to a greater reckoning. Okay, I don't know what that is. Press escape to return to the ritual, sure. Fact exchanges and forges are your most likely tools for purging inheritance. Look for them as you continue your journey. Right? Pact exchange. Boon. An elite combat. You know I like elite combats. I could do a double elite? No, it's a pact exchange. Why is this one red? What does that mean? I don't know, but I'm going to go over this way. Never mind, I'm going to go here.
A duel which awake and alert are we, twixt eons slumbersome it laughs gramercy.
I don't know what you're saying, dude. I have no idea what you're talking about. I think this freaking cup man goes crazy. Deck is horrible. Our deck is so god awful. It's terrible. It's the worst.
Lo, a daring affront, yet what wilt thou pay for it? Pay?
Shut up. I don't like your freaking old English. Reminder, you can change that if you want to. I'm having fun with it, despite not understanding most of what the hell they're saying. Huge. Alright. Hurry up and concede, loser. You're donezo. Slide target creature to its owner's side, giving 1 wound for every step moved. That's cheating. I can't believe you've done this. You've murdered my cup man. Go away. Also, you go away. And then, Lamb, you get the kill for fun. You got killed by a sacrificial lamb, idiot. How does that feel?
This is thy designated gloating interval. Proceed. We shall keep count.
Sure. Bring it on. Hurry up. Okay. Terrible, hate it. Love that. Big fan. Terrible. My goodness. All right. Don't want you. I think you're awful. That's huge. Go away. Big. I would love my healing cup man. Okay, that's horrible and annoying. Yeah, I don't think I like at all that the enemy could just, like, go when they put their shit down. I'm not a big fan of that. Also, I have no freaking anything right now, which is rough. Of course, we got garbage. You'll love to see that. You really do. Bright side is I can murder the garbage to make it less garbagey. Good. Give me my cup, man. You are not my cup, man. I mean... seems pretty big and also huge. Alright, get bodied. I need more creatures. Our deck is the worst piece of shit deck I've ever seen in any game ever. It's both huge and terrible, which is wild. Oh my god, give me anything that's not garbage, please. I'm gonna lose my shit right now. I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. Sure. I should have done an aggression just to kill him. What is this? Okay, you're attacking my sacrificial lamb. That's fine. Alright, Rot Cherub, you know I'm happy to see you, my friend. Have fun. Everybody have fun. Kill the man. Because he's trash. Alright, easiest dub of my life. Hurry up. Bring it on. Boone? He'll one in every combat start. I don't want a second immolator. That's crazy. Be Cups of Plenty. Our deck is far too large for that to be any use, but, you know, what can you do? Alright, we're taking on Elite. Pelt of the Maddened Bear. When the enemy avatar is damaged by attack, they gain 1 armor. Annoying. Oh my god, Rot Cherub. Happy to see you. Decaying Husk, I hate you and I don't want you in my deck. Wish you weren't here. Okay, that's bullshit. Oh, you're so annoying, dude. Boy. The bid is thine, witch? Sure, man. This deck sucks ass. It sucks so much ass. It's terrible. Deal 1 to any creature and another 1 for each of its reserves. Joke's on you. I can't afford to play anything. That's interesting. That's bullshit. Dude, this game is showing us so many cool freaking cards and not letting us have any of them. Murder you. Sure, I don't want you. My goodness, why are you doing this to me, game? You're killing my shit immediately. Okay. Toss out this man. Murder him for more energy. Toss out my freaking cool Healy boy. End turn. I like Healy boy, dude. We gotta get him more health for sure. Yeah, because of bullshit like this. Sad times. R.I.P. Healy boy. He will be missed. Yeah, it's trash. It's all trash. Sure, man. Sure, man. Sure. Alright. You're done, so? What? It didn't explode and kill him? Why? I call shenanigans on that garbage? I can't. Alright, sir, you're dead. Go away. We hate you. Get out of here. Easy dub. I'll eat my ass. Alright, what do you got for me? Take 2 damage, gain an energy. Seems bad. Unresolved, gain an energy. Sure. Eats 1 energy or dies. You're all terrible. Each asset of yours on the board gains a health and damage and deals 1 damage to you. Annoying. Takes 1 damage, its host gains 1 health and attack. Seems okay. Heals. Ooh, the healing boy. This seems good. I would love to get rid of slow reactions. I don't feel great about getting rid of my sacrificial lamb, but what can I do? I desperately want to get rid of the frickin' decaying garbage that I never use because I think it's trash. Alright, what you got? That's fine. It's also fine. Deals double damage to the eyeball, huh? Has sneak. Yeah, I mean, you're kind of cool. I hate the decaying guys. I think we're moving past the sacrificial lamb stage, unfortunately. I really wish our deck wasn't so big, and I seemingly can't do much about that. I guess I just exchanged 3 cards for 4, but like, it seems like you're not allowed to just remove cards. Cognitive Hazard. Any card played into reserve gains +1 attack and 1 health. Good. Yeah. Sure. All right, that seems good. Destroy me at your own peril, idiot. Target reserve whose host you own deals its damage in wounds to itself and any target. Rude. You're taking a buttload of damage, my guy. I think we do this, and then this to give you more health and damage. Discard immolators because I think they're trash. Might as well do this. We're absolutely freaking rocking your world, dude. It's 1 health when it attacks a creature. Can you stop targeting my eyeball directly, dude? It's like absolutely cheating and also very annoying. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? Oh, brother. I don't know. I don't really care about this. Sure. That's garbage, man. That's garbage. I feel like we have like the absolute shittiest cards of all time, and our enemies get to have cool stuff to play around with. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't freaking matter. Rot Cherub, you know I think you're rad. Get destroyed. Get out of my house, loser. Okay. Terrible, annoying, frustrating. Just die. Alright, huge, easy win. Loss instructive, we now know better which has to... I don't know, dude, what are you talking about? I'm gonna destroy you. Was a bargain, that damned American, yet as well the instrument of her dread miracles, mine own self included, that she spake not of to unto even her familiars, hath one comfort, if cold, when a piece apace, and to our utmost work we yet may surpass her aught, i.e. overturn her curse. Sure. Final round of bargaining. Bing, bang, boom. Okay. I got what I wanted, and you didn't get anything, idiot. What a dumb devil, huh? So now every time someone dies, I get armor. That seems good for preventing the stupid bullshit. Thanks for playing the demo. The full game of the Killing Stone expands on this introduction in a myriad of ways. Chilling interactive occult horror story of generational damnation, more demon lords who deep combat with their own exclusive cards and banes. Optional battles unlock powerful new packs. Twist the rules and make them your own. More cards, bargains, and forge options that break the laws of what should be possible. Final contest against the devil for the family soul, leading to multiple endings for each character. Cool, fun, very neat. I like the story. I think it's interesting. I think that there probably needs to be a lot more action before you dive into massive amounts of talking. I mean, I barely did any talking with all of the opportunities for talking that I had, and it still took up like 50 minutes of the video, which is crazy. I do think the story is interesting, though. I like the cat. I like the dog. I don't care about the old man or really the family at all. But, maybe I would have if I had talked to them, but I don't have time for that. I'm trying to make a freaking entertaining video. I can't just sit here talking to people. I don't like that our deck is dog shit. It's really bad. It's full of boring cards. And the enemy seems to have much better cards. And also, as soon as they put anything down, it attacks, which is true of our things too. But, like, I don't know. Our cards just felt awful. And it seemed like there were not many opportunities to get rid of cards entirely. So, like, the healing 2 every time you shuffle through your deck, did that happen a single time? I don't know. I feel like probably not, because our deck was, like, 25 cards. It was a ridiculous number of cards, and most of them were trash. I guess the way to cut down on cards is to take packed exchanges that are 3 instead of 4. That just seems like not good. I don't know. I know some games don't want you to have a thin deck, but, like, to me that doesn't make sense, because I want to play the cards that I think are fun and interesting, and I can't do that if I have a huge deck where I'm never going to see the cards that I actually want to play. So, I don't know. I just feel like you should be able to remove cards more easily. Maybe that's just I've played too many other deck builders. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that for sure, though. But I felt like we had way too many shitty cards that I was upset to see every time. Like, dude, think about it this way. We had the dog, which let us redraw cards, and we still were not getting the cards we wanted to see. Can you imagine if we had some other familiar instead, where we were just discarding to discard and we didn't actually draw any new cards? You would never see your cards. It's crazy. Like, it's way too many cards. Let me know what you think if I'm missing the mark on that, but I think I'm pretty spot on that there are way too many cards in your deck, and it's just not possible to play the freaking game without the dog. Like, what are you talking about? Anyways, I don't want to sound too negative, because I think the game is cool. I like the story. I like that it's doing its own thing with the first-person narrative. I do think the game itself was cool. The game within the game that you're playing against the devil, I like that there was voice acting from some pretty big voice actors. Liam O'Brien, I think, is awesome. Big fan of him. And I also very much enjoy that you could change from modern English to period English. Probably should have done it in modern English so I could understand more of what they were talking about. But I thought it'd be more fun and more... thought it'd fit the vibe more if it was period English. Anyways, neat game. Make the frickin' enemy cards less cool if you're going to have me have a bunch of shitty cards. Because it just makes me mad that I can't play with the cool cards. And I encourage you to check out the demo yourself. I'll put a link in the description below so you can do exactly that. And let me know what you think. While you're there on the Steam store page, wishlist the game because it helps out devs a lot. And if you'd like to help me out a lot, I'd appreciate it greatly if you left a comment and or a like. If you want to see more from me, my name is Quantic Flux. I put out a new video every single day in my Check It Out series where I check out a new, usually indie, usually roguelike game. That sounds like something you'd like to see more of. I'd be happy to have you subscribed. Thank you very much for your time. I truly do appreciate it. And I hope I see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.